Welcome, everybody. This is a poem from the 26th National Encampment, Grand Army of the Republic, held at Washington, D.C., September 20th, 1892. Poem titled The Countersign by an unnamed veteran. 'Twas near the break of day, but still the moon was shining brightly. The west wind, as it passed the flowers, set each one swaying lightly. The sentry slow-paced to and fro, a faithful night watch keeping, while in the tents behind him stretched, his comrades all were sleeping. Slow to and fro the sentry paced, his musket on his shoulder, but not a thought of death or war was with the brave young soldier. Ah, no! His heart was far away, where on a western prairie a rose-twinned cottage stood that night. The countersign was Mary. And there his own true love he saw, her blue eyes kindly beaming. Above them on her sun-kissed brow, her curls like sunshine gleaming. And heard her singing as she churned the butter in the dairy, the song he loved the best. That night the countersign was Mary. Oh, for one kiss from her he sighed, when, up the lone road glancing, he spied a form, a little form, with faltering steps advancing. As it neared him silently, he gazed at it in wonder, then dropped his musket to his hand, and challenged, "Who goes yonder?" Still on it came. "Not one step more, be you man, child, or fairy, unless you give the countersign. Halt! Who goes there?" "'Tis Mary," a sweet voice cried, and in his arms the girl he'd left behind him. Half fainting fell, o'er many miles she'd bravely toiled to find him. "I heard that you were wounded, dear," she sobbed. "My heart was breaking. I could not stay a moment, but, all other ties forsaking, I traveled by my grief made strong, kind heaven watching over me, until, unhurt and well, yes, love, at last you stood before me. They told me I could not pass the lines to go seek my lover, before days fairly came, but I pressed on ere night was over. And as I told my name I found the way free is our prairie, because, thank God, tonight," he said, "the countersign is Mary." All right. Anyone who's a veteran, I thought this was a really special poem to bring up, because we've all been there on post, whether you're in boot camp or in the fleet or somewhere stationed out on fire watch or what have you. We've all thought about our loved ones back home. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and check down the links below. I've got a Patreon, a Discord, my website, and of course, my merch store. Have a great one, everyone. Bye-bye.
He sleeps in his faded coat of blue. In a lonely grave alone lies the heart that beats so true. They will find him and know him amongst the good and true, when a robe of white is given for that faded